All right. Welcome everybody to the very first episode of what we now call Cardboard Castles. I'm your host, Tony Lara, also known as DJ King Tut. I have with me, as always, Mr. Brandon
going on?
Brandanowitz, and sitting right next to me, so close he could punch my lips with his lips, Mr. Esteban Marquis Gonzalez Donanian.
I'm about to punch you in the lips with my lips.
Lopez the 14th.
There you go. Almost.
The 14th?
You know what? 5 out of 17 isn't bad.
Okay, 5 out of 17 is bad. Okay. Anyways, today we have a great episode. Let me just tell you right now, if you are easily offended or get motion sickness, maybe stick around and find out. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
you
figure it
don't
out.
know.
You don't know. You don't know yet,
You don't know-
but you're
you
going to
don't know-
find
You
out.
don't know if you like us yet.
You'll know
so.
by the end of the podcast if you think you're hateful, and then you listen to us talk and you realize, you know what? I'm not as much of a hateful person as...
Look, when I burnt down the bed, my grandma's bed, I told my parents, look, you might like me. Keep me around. They were wrong.
Yeah, they're right. I mean, and here's the thing. Here's I think is a good a signifier, right? So the other day I went to the restroom for a number 2. You know, let's just I took a shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. So anyways,
Let's go there.
and,
Buy Amazon.
yeah. And I actually came out of the bathroom, and I went into the bedroom where my girlfriend was at, and I still farted. And she's like, "But you've been in the bathroom for 3 days.
There was
What?"
a designated time for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. She's like, there's a designated time for that. And I said, but here's the problem. Let me tell you what the problem is. The bathroom acoustics are so good that if I rip it in there, it's the neighbors are gonna think we have a tuba player in the house. And I was like, you're right. There was a time and place, but also I sacrifice your respect for our neighbors' respect.
You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not a big fan of ingesting other people's shit particles. I really am not. So I'd rather somebody fart somewhere not in my presence, right? But that's legit though, because bathroom acoustics are like the best acoustics.
And no one else needs to hear that besides 2 people. 2 people is enough.
I feel like 2 people's the max.
Yeah.
I feel like farting in the car with anybody else is all right. Well, it's probably common, but farting in the theater, like, that's also common, but it's also a dick move.
Because nobody wants to go anywhere. You can't go anywhere.
True. Also, I feel yeah, because I also play guitar like inside the bathroom sometimes when I want really good acoustics and I don't want to go downstairs to the garage. I'll just
It's like playing at the Hollywood Bowl. In anyone's bathroom,
it's
like
literally
playing
a bowl.
It's literally a bowl.
It's literally a porcelain
It's
bowl.
just not the Hollywood one.
Yeah, and my ass also sounds like.
Maybe that's why
Andrea
everybody.
Bocelli?
Is that true?
Is that it? Is that his name?
Nothing
butcher
could
his
ever become that angelic.
I don't know,
And
dude.
I'm just saying, like I see
I
where
don't
you're
know.
going,
Well,
and
listen,
it probably is angelic.
when I eat
but
Tommy's,
nothing is that angelic.
When I eat Tommy's,
You sound like a semi-automatic weapon.
I do.
a semi-automatic Andrea Bocelli.
I do.
That's what he sounds like.
See, so it's a
does.
good thing to step out because, your neighbors might be thinking, are they doing construction? Is someone getting murdered?
Exactly, and that's
Yeah.
And then
like
you
I
gotta
said,
explain
I would
yourself
sacrifice the little respect she has for me, so that my neighbors can have a full amount of respect for me.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's not a lot, but the little bit that she does have, I'll sacrifice.
Not a lot.
You know-
I think, like when you go like what's it called? What's it called? Gold.
Go ahead.
You know what? No, I forgot my
Don't
thought.
hurt yourself.
I hurt
Figure it
myself.
out.
Take your time.
Yeah,
I
come on.
didn't.
Don't
I
blow a
didn't.
fuse.
No.
Yeah, people
It's
can
just,
wait.
I'm translating it from Spanish to English.
ahead.
I'm not that fast with it.
Yeah, we know English was your second language.
Yeah,
Come
your
on.
ESL
Third
classes.
language.
Your third language.
Third language.
Okay, go ahead. What was the first and second one?
First language, Swahili.
Well, good luck with that. Yeah, I've
I
never heard
went
you.
across
I've
a
never
really
heard
big
you.
border.
Yeah, speak Swahili, but you know what? I'm gonna take your word for it. But maybe that's why everybody sounds good in the shower, right? Because of the bathroom acoustics,
Jumbo.
right? The bathroom acoustics is the original auto tune.
Yeah.
It is
right?
right.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
It
well,
eventually
I guess-
adds on
well,
so
that's
much
what-
that you don't sound like the shit you just
Yeah,
shut out.
yeah, exactly. You don't sound like the shit that you just shat out. That's
Why isn't that why people sing in the bathroom?
Yeah, you know, you
To,
always watch those
cover
like
up?
movies.
that's yeah. I think
Cover
so.
and they're in the
there.
shower, putting the shampoo in,
Yeah.
singing. Who knows what?
You pre-turn on the shower so like nobody has to hear your disgusting bowel movements.
That just sounds like my life. Dude. Just one big disgusting bowel movement.
Are you showering?
No.
We're having a meeting,
No,
dude.
I'm just
Hey,
living.
I'll do that sometimes. Like all my windows are perfectly aligned with my neighbor's windows, and the walls are thin. So if I know something bad's coming, I'll turn the shower on. I'll waste
That's a courtesy.
the little
I
bit
feel
of
like
water
that's-
California has, so they won't have to hear that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like
See,
that's great. I feel like California will give you a pass for that. I
Right?
feel like that's okay.
Which is weird because I feel like California's not giving you a pass for much anymore.
No,
Yeah, if
no,
we're
you
being
can't
completely
blink.
honest, no.
'Cause it's it'll cost.
Well, you can.
somebody
It's just
something.
regulated. Oh shit!
It's a
no,
no blink
Was that
zone.
deep? There's no blink
This
zone.
is a no blink zone. This is a safe space. You're not your.
Yeah. So.
You're assuming I want to hear your blink.
Yeah. It's,
and I
so,
don't-
speaking of your rights in America, I'm gonna tell you something that I'm glad is still a right. Overeating. Yeah.
That's all right.
yeah,
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 no,
yeah.
but
You
that's
wanna
definitely an
balloon
American
up to
right.
300 pounds
Yeah,
at
no, no, that's-
25 years old or 20
Yeah,
years old.
that's
It's totally
your,
welcome.
Totally your decision. And I say this because I recently experienced so my roommate came home late the other day from work and he had like a big bag of Chipotle, right?
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous. And he comes home and
Acoustics are.
acoustics. Yeah, he comes home. They're gonna be going fantastic.
It'd be great
And
acoustics.
he goes to his room and we don't see him till like late the next day. And we were like wondering, like we saw him come home, and we think he's here. You know, we don't want to knock on the door and fuck up whatever sleep he's having, or I mean, but then at what point in time do you start thinking?
Or what if it put him down for good?
Yeah. So anyway, so he comes out and we're like, oh, dude, what happened? And he goes, oh man, I ate all my Chipotle and I passed out. And I looked at him, like, it just in this just the most beautiful light I've ever looked at anybody, because I was like, that's a thing. I want that on my gravestone. I ate all my
Chipotle and then I passed out.
And then I passed it. I feel like that. I feel like that series of events is a real thing. You eat Chipotle, you pass out, and you get a gravestone. I feel like that's
I don't even think like
back
that's
to
like
back.
a point in your life that you get to, like you just do that. It's a thing, that happens. Like I remember as a kid, like I'd wake up from a nap, and if I had like a half-eaten like burger or something, I'd polish that off and go back to sleep.
I go back to sleep.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
That's the
like-
definition of bliss
that's
right
it,
there.
That's it, right there.
Oh yeah.
Wake up, eat whatever you passed
Whatever,
out with.
yeah, even if it was cold,
Yeah,
oh, that was
that's
even
fine.
better.
That's
You got
even
some
better.
cold McNuggets.
I hate cold food.
Yeah, no. Well, I
Even pizza?
I try not
I
to
hate
have.
cold pizza. And everybody says the one thing people always like, their argument is always like, dude, you even hate cold pizza? Yes, I hate cold pizza.
Wow.
I know.
I'm surprised.
Why? Because I'm fat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
We see a sort of a vacuum.
Yes, that's
No,
exactly
no,
why.
I mean, I will eat the entire
Actually,
pizza
no.
when
you,
it's
you know what,
warm.
dude? Come to think about it, you are a picky fat guy,
I
though,
am a
dude.
picky fat guy,
You
which is
are a
weird.
picky fat guy, dude. That's really. Wait, what else don't you like? You don't like tomato?
I don't like tomatoes.
Yeah, you don't
Do you
like
like
anything
ketchup?
pulp, right?
I like-
Anything.
Okay, no.
Don't
I
tell me
like
one of
pulp.
those guys.
Hold on, I am one of those guys.
Oh boy.
I like.
Oh, this
okay,
is gonna
so
be a
here we
2-hour
go.
long
Wait,
episode. Hold on, we're
So
gonna
I
go
don't
down
like,
the list.
I don't like. And I've changed it in the past year because I started realizing people want to punch me every time I tell them that I
Absolutely.
like
Because it makes
that I
no
don't like
sense.
tomatoes, but I like ketchup.
Yeah.
I don't like raw tomatoes. I think it's like the gooiness behind it. I don't like it's more of a consistency thing. No, I don't like pulp. Like I'm so weird about
Like if you were to peel an orange, like someone just sliced a
No, I'll
tomato,
die.
not doing it.
I'll die.
He doesn't,
No.
he doesn't do that,
like
dude.
I don't like things floating in my drink. So
It's got to be a fake mimosa for him to drink it.
Yeah,
It's got to
I-
be like Tampico.
yeah, it's got to be like
and
Tampico
box
or
champagne.
like what's the fucking drink I'm thinking of? The minty one. It's a
Mojito.
mojito.
Yeah, because I've seen you freak out over a mojito.
Yeah, I won't drink a
you won't
mojito.
drink a
It
mojito. You're
freaks
just
me
like
out.
seriously,
I
dude,
lose
little
my
mids.
shit.
Some
like-
people don't like things tickling their throat when it goes down,
No, that one I'm okay with.
Oh
It's
yeah,
different.
you're
I mean,
okay with the
that's a whole
tickling.
different.
He
I
likes
mean,
to-
unless it's Esteban. But
Yeah,
other than
well,
that-
I mean, he don't tickle anybody's throat. It's
I don't.
not that big.
It's not. It's not. No, it's like a fleshy.
No, but I
hickory
don't
stump.
like. I don't like. Yeah, things like okay. So when you have like a nice cold beer, or I'm trying to think. I know there's other drinks, but beer works. And you squeeze a lemon in it sometimes,
Yeah.
and the seeds pop out of the.
Oh,
of
that's
the-
right. That's
of-
another
of-
thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it goes- I won't.
You're so
I'll freak out. I
You'll
won't
order
drink it.
another
I
one.
forgot about
Yeah.
how picky. You know what? I haven't gone to eat with you in a while. That's what it is. And I
Because
think
I
that's
am a
what it is.
picky
That's
fat guy. I am a
why
picky fat guy, and it's just the
You
truth.
are.
It's fucked up, but I don't.
No, but don't you like everything on your pizza though? Like I know you'll eat it. I know I understand you only like it hot, but
Okay, so this is where the fat guy comes in. I
on
don't
your
like
pizza.
everything on my pizza, but like if somebody orders a supreme pizza, it's pizza, and I'm gonna eat it, and it's hot and it's fresh.
Yeah.
I'll eat it. There's
Like that
things-
time you ordered 5 boxes of Jay's Pizza.
I mean, yeah, for like 4 of us. Okay, let's be clear. I want all the listeners to be very clear that
3 of
I
those pizzas were yours.
Oh, no. This is the exact opposite. See, I
4
weigh
of those were
I got a good 100 pounds on Mr. Brando over here, right?
That's true.
And he eats like 4 times more than I do in one sitting.
Yeah, no, that's a real thing. Because of the first podcast.
Brandon
we
weighs
did.
freaking 10 pounds soaking wet,
Yeah,
like
we had pizza, and I saw him. I was really
I eat,
impressed.
don't get me wrong, I eat, but he just keeps he's just
Yeah,
a
but
black
but
hole.
physically, you and Brando are like polar opposites.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
Exactly.
Like he turns left and he disappears.
Yeah,
Like, and you're
exactly.
just like-
Exactly. and the guy just somehow it just eats and
Yeah,
eats and eats.
he was fucking up those pizzas,
Yeah, he
bro.
does
And
that.
like
I've
those
seen it.
pizzas were like really thick too. Like those were like
Yeah.
pizzas.
And
Yeah,
it's
he
those
was- he
pizzas
was
where you
just-
don't even throw the crust away.
No,
And I remember that time you ordered the 5, like I had to help you polish off one pizza, a whole pizza.
Yeah, and I could probably eat. They're big pizzas, right? But I could probably eat one of them myself, right? I could, but he just can't. I think he ate like 1.5, maybe 2, and I was like, and then I was like,
Yeah.
you didn't want me to order this much food, Brandon. He goes, I'm only eating it because it's here.
Seriously, dude.
Like
He
that.
was,
Well, the reason I didn't want you to order it because I knew if you ordered that much food, I'd have to eat it. Like,
yeah, he would just feel obligated
Yeah.
to eat it.
Yeah, well, he did, and so he ate it.
That's a real thing.
So, okay.
I can
so
only
it's-
imagine that one day it'll catch up to me like a bus.
Oh, and you'd be like 300 pounds bigger
Right.
than I
Oh,
am.
definitely.
Yeah. So, changing gears real quick here, just gonna jump right in. I wanted to tell you guys a story that I recently co-DJ'd with a friend of mine at a bridal shower,
Oh shit.
right? Which was quite an interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, quite an interesting experience.
All right.
I mean, it's-
where
I-
was the? Where was the?
I'm not giving any details because
Oh,
it's not.
okay,
Those are
okay.
not my details to
I
give
got
out.
you. No,
I will
that's
just,
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
got
tell
it.
you
I got it.
that it happened, and
Rihanna was doing coke.
Rihanna was doing coke off
that's what it was.
of hookers.
All right.
That's which who doesn't?
Go on.
But so we were literally the only 2 guys there out of like a sea of women, right? And I still couldn't get a woman to talk to me at this place. But so it's not completely different than what you would think happens at a bachelorette party. I think it's just more the toned down version, quote unquote. I'm making air quotes here. There was dick straws, penis straws, and the little games.
There
and
was all the
stuff.
tools to make people get ratchet,
yeah,
but no one
absolutely, yeah.
succumbed.
Go into detail.
Yeah, about the dicks, about the veiny.
I'm just saying, just for the listeners, not
girthy-
not just for, it's for the listeners.
Oh yeah, that's why you're not salivating right now as you're listening
Just
to it.
go on.
So what I didn't know. So they told us that there was gonna be a male stripper, right? And I was all about it, of course, right?
Well, who wouldn't?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, dude, I'm all in. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Like, I'm excited. I've seen female strippers plenty of times.
Yeah.
But I want to know live what a male what happens, when there's a male stripper around. And so I was all excited, and I was literally. It's not even I was excited. Okay, to get a helicopter dick.
You
in
already
my
had your
face. I was
panties in
ready
your
to go.
hand,
I was
ready to
ready
throw 'em.
to go. And he gets there, and he's setting up, and one of the people who was running the bridal shower, again, I'm trying to be real vague here, comes up to us and says, "Yeah, he says no men, you guys cannot be."
Damn.
Right, yeah.
No pussy.
All you wanted was a helicopter.
I
You
did a
can't even-
helicopter.
No
I
dick.
couldn't-
You didn't get any play.
Which
You can't even get
apparently,
that.
which
You
apparently,
so you couldn't even get a woman or a man.
No,
at
no,
this
no, I couldn't.
fucking
Which
You couldn't even pay him to do it.
Which apparently is a thing that I guess I get it, but apparently it's a thing for male strippers to be very strict, and they tell you, I guess, when you call to order the male stripper, they tell you like no men.
Well,
Wow.
isn't that? I mean, seriously, but isn't that because that's a higher price? Because what if they're not comfortable with?
Exactly,
But if
exactly.
they're gonna like,
Because
you know
they're not
what?
necessarily
Like
gay, so
I'm
they might
not
not like
exactly,
Exactly, yeah,
you
no,
know,
that's
because
fair.
that makes fair.
That's
It
fair.
seems like it's something like, listen, you're gonna make me do something I don't want to do, which is fine because women do that all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But but I mean, it's the same thing for a man. They're like, listen, I have the same rights. So if you're gonna make me do something I'm not particularly comfortable
yeah.
doing, then it's gonna be a little bit more money or a lot more.
So
money.
with that being said, I'll try and give you the cliff notes the rest of the night. You know, there was individual girls coming out one by one to like get air. I mean, it got hot in there, like literally hot, like temperature hot. I mean, probably other ways hot too.
Was
But
everybody taking off their clothes?
yes, I mean, why not?
And you still got no play.
And I still kind of, they still weren't talking to me. You know,
How many pizzas did you
How many
scarf
pizzas did I scarf down that night? Out of shame.
I think it was just the pizza. I think
Out of
they
sheer
just saw
utter
you. I think he
compression.
just saw you eating pizza. He's like, no, I don't
Okay,
want
so
him
shut
here.
up and let me finish the story. So, anyways, these girls come out, and we're asking these girls, like, hey, what's? Because we're hearing, you know, woo, woo,
Right.
And on the and we're asking them, hey, what's going on in there? And like 4 or 5 girls in a row go, oh, you don't want to know, and I'm like, but I. But
That sounds like I definitely
want
wanna know.
But I do want to. I wouldn't be asking if I didn't wanna know.
Initially, you didn't care that much.
Yeah.
There was no way you cared that much, you know, until.
Oh no, I cared that
No.
much the entire time.
Did
You're giving
you?
me too much credit.
Really?
Yes. You're giving me more credit than I ever deserve because I wanted a helicopter. Like once they mentioned a male stripper. In fact, once
How bad did you want to eat pizza while just seeing a
Oh
helicopter?
man,
Just...
I wanted to eat penis.
Oh,
what I wanted to eat.
No.
Yeah, whatever. Get over it. Mind your business. So
2017?
2017 in America.
America.
So yeah, so then and then the rest was just essential bridal games. You know, you make a penis out of.
How many penis pops did you eat?
Ooh, do they have chocolate penises? Because those exist.
No, they didn't. I did ask for penis pops though, and they didn't have any penis pops.
Oh no, they had penis pops.
No, they didn't. They had penis straws.
No. they
How
had
many penis
pops.
straws did I eat? Several. I don't 47.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Was that the lead poisoning?
That's
thing?
the lead poisoning.
Oh,
That's
that's
what's going on. Yeah, that's
episode
just-
2.
That's the next episode. Talking about how I survived my painful recovery.
Yeah, of eating
Like,
penis
so
straws.
yeah, so they had the typical bridal games. I mean, again, this is an experience because I don't know what to expect. I don't have those. I don't. But they do, so they were making penises out of Play-Doh, right? And right away I was like, let me get in on that. And so she's like, all right, fuck it. Here you go. She gave me a little Play-Doh thing, and I started making a penis. And I'm like, oh, check this bad boy out. And she's like, that's really small. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was like, well, I'm sorry. It's a fucking life-size replica of myself. So thanks for the confidence booster,
Jesus.
Yeah, so, that was the thing. And there was a lot more that happened. But, I mean, those are just the cliff notes. It was an experience, man. It's cool. You want to know the truth is that I don't understand how there was, there had to be, 25, 30 girls. I don't understand how there's that much estrogen in such a small vicinity and no fights.
I'm thinking about it right now, and I don't know if it's because something to do with me being Mexicans, but I've been to a lot more baby showers than I have weddings or bachelor
I have
parties
too.
or anything. I've been to a lot more baby showers.
A lot more baby showers and weddings where
lot
there's a
more
lot more alcohol than
baptismos.
gifts.
But baby
Oh,
showers
yeah.
are different, though. This is a bridal shower.
No. What I'm just saying from my culturally speaking, I'm
Culturally
just
speaking.
saying,
Which
I don't
is?
think with Mexican, I don't think we're so infatuated we like procreating.
We
More
do.
so than-
Oh, do we?
more so.
Yeah, that-
And then
More than we
like
can
sometimes
hold.
just by handshaking, just shit, I didn't even mean to procreate with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, you're pregnant, by the
you're
way. I don't know.
pregnant. Okay, I'll see.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
but have my baby.
But, fucking
Call me
have
in 18
my
years.
baby. I don't know, man. I was going somewhere, and I think I had it if you wouldn't have just fucking interrupted me.
I did. I always do that. But yeah, no, I feel like I've been to more, but like Brando said, there's the same amount of alcohol is in
Oh,
is in,
Absolutely.
Is
Is
in
in-
any of those situations though, baby shower,
Yeah, baby shower,
baptism.
baptism.
But shit
Oh,
definitely
yes,
does go
absolutely.
down at baby showers.
Huh? Yeah.
Shit definitely does go down at baby showers.
Yeah,
at least in
yeah.
my
Sure.
opinion. You know, because everyone's in the mentality, you know, it's like it's a baby. You know, you have the opportunity to sculpt them and everything. So everyone's like, oh, you know, I'm the godmother. I'm this. I'm that. And
Yeah. Like
then you start throwing
usually,
those Bud Lights in
usually
there.
like a village only has one idiot, but
Yeah, that's true. But you're surrounded by them.
This is a village of idiots.
This village
is a
of
village
idiots.
of
yeah.
idiots.
There's only one qualified person here.
The
and we're still-
trust that you have to bring these people around. Like, hey, I want you to shape my baby. Like into
No,
Yeah.
it's funny because I recently thought about
again
about,
for the record. Esteban is the only one with a son here, so
Yeah.
he really is the only one who can say something about the situation.
Well,
We're
true.
just talking out of our
Yeah, we're
ass.
just, well, same as any other day, but in this specific situation, in
True.
this specific situation, we are.
He,
certainly
dude,
talking
he's
out our
he you know Blake's gonna be 10 years old. I didn't have my Nintendo for 10 years. I've had nothing for
Jesus.
10 years. I mean, it's
How did
like-
you live?
Yeah, how
I
did you-
know that's the thing.
So you
I
had
mean,
no childhood, is what you're telling me.
no, I'm saying my Nintendo didn't last. I had to get
Yeah.
another Nintendo eventually. But what I'm saying is that I've like nothing that I love ever stays in my life for that long. but Blake,
Okay,
Blake
someone
is-
get
That got real.
someone get this guy a beer.
Yeah, that got real. Okay, so
I'm
hold on,
fucking
if we could all just take a
exaggerating.
moment of silence.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, that's good. All right.
No, I didn't mean to get all fucking dark. I'm saying that like
Well, you did, and now I'm
I-
depressed, and now I don't want to go on.
it's fine because Blake, he's like I don't want to say he's awesome is what I'm saying, and like I don't know anything past Blake, and I don't care for anything past Blake. But no, I think everybody should. Well, with that said, I love Blake, and nobody have kids.
and just don't do it. And just don't do it. Again, let's see where I was going. Was that happened? I don't know. Anyways, car scared me. A car alarm went off, and I got scared. And I
And
didn't.
he's-
I wanted to
and-
pretend that I wanted to pretend that I didn't get
No,
scared.
and
but
by
I
the
got
way,
it.
Tony's synapses. This is the way Tony's brain works.
Oh,
It's
yes.
just like his synapses goes off,
Yeah.
and he needs to say or observe or like he regurgitate
yeah,
whatever.
if I don't say it when the synapses fire,
he's
then
going
it's gone.
to not get any sleep.
Yeah,
he,
it's
and
a
like
real
he'll
He'll lose
text
hair
me.
over
Oh
it.
no! For
Oh,
sure.
he will. Oh, yeah, he will.
I think
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
two kinds of people. Like there's people like Tony, where it's like he has to observe, he has to come up with some kind of explanation.
Yeah.
And then there's people like me who, if they don't see their car in their driveway, they
Oh,
think,
that's-
well,
that's a
I might
real
have parked
story.
it down the block.
That is not a real
that-
story.
I might not
That is
have.
not a real. Is that a real
Oh,
story?
this is a
Brando?
real story.
Wow.
To be fair, the night before we had quite a night, so I think I
Sorry
was
about
just
that,
too
listener.
brain dead to care. I was just like,
Okay,
well,
that's
it might have
fair.
gotten stolen, it might not have.
And
Well,
he was like, yeah. So we picked him up, and we had picked him up right when he had gotten home from work. We watched him park his car in his driveway, and we went out. And, I don't know, got belligerated.
we got pretty hammered.
We got pretty hammered. Which
You guys
is,
got drunk? That didn't sound like
no,
you
which
guys
is
at all.
again, we got belligerently obliterated. So
that's-
belligerated. I just and we drop him off at home.
Next day.
The next day, and we're dropping out. He's getting out of the car. Like, okay, guys, thank you. I'll see you guys later, whatever. And he's getting out, and I'm looking in the driveway, and I go, hey, Brandon, wasn't your car in the driveway? And he goes,
Oh yeah, it
yeah,
was.
He literally, that was his reaction. He goes, it was, wasn't it?
And I thought nothing of it. Like I felt no panic, and they're looking at me like I was crazy, and they're like, "Dude, your car is missing." And I was like, "Yes."
He goes, oh, okay. And you know what he did? So just like any other human being, he got out of the car and went inside the house like nothing happened.
No, that's cool. I
That's
feel like
cool.
that's like the thing is like why put any more energy into it right now?
You know,
Like, I went out for a good time. I'm gonna come home and just continue having a good time. This is not me right now problem. It's me in like
I don't want
6
to
to
ruin
8
the day.
hours
You know, I think we had
problem.
just came back from like eating pho or something. Like it was a pretty cool Sunday, and my philosophy is, we see potentially stressful things, and so we think like, we're obligated to stress out, but it's like, no, like you don't have to, and who wants to do that?
You're not
see,
obligated.
the
Yeah,
way
you
you
just
just stress
should
out-
when your car's missing
Yeah.
and it's not where you left it.
Well, it's better than what I do, which is just like I take a good situation. And I said, how can I fuck this situation up? And I said, look, everybody's having a good time. Why don't I get punched in the fucking face?
Oh, oh God, that's a whole nother story, and that's a real thing. Basically,
It's not as interesting as his.
No,
I
basically
was
what
just being
happened.
a
That's a real
dick.
thing.
I
Yeah.
just got drunk.
Basically, everybody's having a good time at a bar, and he went and got punched
That's
in the face.
all. That's the end of the story, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, but like I was saying, again, kind of full circle. I was talking about the trust you have to have in somebody, right? As far as like a baby shower, shaping someone's child,
Yeah.
the people you bring around you, right? And I was talking about the trust you have to let somebody tattoo your body.
Oh, okay. That's
Right?
fair, yeah.
And I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine, and I was like, "Hey, if I got a tattoo gun, would you let me tattoo your body?" And he immediately goes, "No." And I said, "Okay, but let me like make my argument though. Let me."
Wait, who was this?
This was Raymond.
Oh, Ray.
Yeah, this was Raymond. So I was like, "But let me make my argument." And he was like, "I don't think there is an argument, but by all means." He's open.
That sounds like Ray.
He's open.
He's like, there's no fucking argument here. I wouldn't let you do it. Like, that's the end of
but by all
story.
means. And I said, look. So you would rather go to some random person that you don't know, right? Some rando who could potentially stab you in the fucking neck with this tattoo gun.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Hold
because
on,
I
hold
didn't
on.
even have
Hold
that
on.
thought, but okay.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, I just,
It's not impossible.
Maybe this is extreme.
True.
But
Okay, that's
but
true.
it's possible. I was like, you'd rather do that than let me tattoo you, somebody you know and love and care and know cares for you, right? Like, yeah, maybe you go to this guy and get a good tattoo. Maybe you go get stabbed in the neck with a tattoo gun. It's a fucking toss-up,
Damn.
right?
Well, I
You
mean,
most
I
it's
can't.
definitely
toss
will
up.
get a shitty tattoo from you, but he'll walk away alive.
But that's
Okay,
my point.
well, like just
He'll get
just
a
playing
shit-ass tattoo from me.
like just playing like devil's advocate. Like what? Like
Oh, you don't like to do that.
I know, right? I would assume that your lack of an experience and like how much pain it would be getting any type of tattoo from you would just cause me to want to stab myself in the fucking neck. I feel like I'd be like, just end this trauma right now. So I feel like I feel like it could also go that way.
Okay, well, if you're not you and you don't have a death wish, just for whatever reason,
Okay.
and you were okay with coping with life for once, then you would let me tattoo you and be like, look, I'll just go through the experience, and other than flip a coin, and this random person could kill you.
True, but it would also be like, what kind of tattoo do I want? Like, do I want like a simple happy face, or do I want a sleeve?
Ah,
you know,
the plot
right? Isn't
thickens.
that
A sleeve
something?
of dicks is what
A
you would
sleeve
get.
of- well,
Oh, I know you can do that.
I mean,
If you can do it with Play-Doh, you can do it with
You
an
could
ink
do it
gun.
with,
Yeah.
with a fucking tattoo gun. I'll do it.
well, there goes the new me, new.
Let me go get my-
2018.
let me go get my tattoo gun.
Yeah,
You know, you
exactly.
sleeve of
No,
dicks.
no, that's next year. That's the new year, new me. Look, I mean,
Do
it's
you-
a sleeve
you
of
know,
dicks.
tattoos
Sleeve
are
of
I'm
cool.
gonna
dicks.
look
Like,
like,
who are
I'm
you,
gonna look
Jonah
like
Hill?
Thor. I'm gonna look like Thor. Just
Look,
like cock 'em sleeves.
tattoos are. You don't have any. Esteban.
I don't
right?
have any,
Esteban
no.
does not
You
have
don't?
any.
You don't believe in
Exactly.
disgracing the skin? You're one of
Zero.
those?
No.
No, it's not that at
haven't
all.
found the
I
right
just
one.
don't. I just don't connect. I just don't. I mean, it's hard for me to commit to one person, let alone one tattoo. But I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, you. I thought about getting tattooed. Like I thought about getting like the Fellowship of the Ring. You know, there's like a silhouette.
What a nerd.
Dude,
I'm
oh.
just kidding.
Total
Hold on,
dweeb.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. I'm just kidding because I would
Dweeb.
get like Harry Potter shit on me for sure. Like there's a whole lot of things like Star
Nah,
Wars.
dude.
Oh, dude, 100%. So,
Lord of the Ring. Like,
But you're a
like
fucking
Lord-
nerd anyways.
I'm a huge
Dweeb.
Lord of the Rings fan.
but you're a huge nerd.
I'm a huge nerd, and I was thinking about getting that silhouette that they have, like on my arm, like on the inside of my, like next to my bicep.
Okay, so everybody, yeah, this is for those of you who can't see his movements. He's holding
It's
up
in
his
the
arm like
inside.
he's flexing,
It's
and
in
he's
the
pointing
inside.
directly at
I'm
what
just
would
pointing.
be a bicep.
I'm not flexing.
Yeah,
I'm
what
not
would be a bicep,
flexing
yeah.
because if I was flexing, I'd rip my shirt. What the fuck is so
Smooth.
funny? What the fuck is so funny, bro? Anyways.
Got real. Everyone got fucking all mad.
Whatever, dude.
That's fine.
Anyways, it was gonna be like Lord of the Rings, and they were climbing Mount
Mount
Mordor.
No, that's not Mordor.
This
That's
is Mordor. Look
that's
at
a-
that.
God, this is
Look at
that's
this.
some of the
This
cringiest
is
things
Mordor.
ever.
It's Helm's Deep.
Oh god, it's awful. It's you know what it's the elephant graveyard. From
Oh,
Lion King.
oh shit, dude. That's,
Oh,
you're-
you like
you're-
that?
You're
Sass.
jumping like a bunch of barriers.
That's all right, but it still
yeah,
worked.
It still worked.
You got
It
it.
still
Did you
worked.
not get
It
it?
still-
I got
did
it.
get it. I
Did you
did
get it, Brando?
I got it.
Okay,
Get
well,
it. No, but I have different ideas of tattoos, but I just don't. Nah.
Okay,
I'd rather
well,
eat lots of
look,
pizza.
tattoos are fun. Yeah. Me too. Also, apparently, Brandon. So yeah, Brandon.
Pizzas.
Like, so yeah,
how many
pizzas.
tattoos do you think you could have bought with the pizzas you've eaten? Like
I'd say
like
like
would
at
you
least.
have like double
Oh
sleeves?
no, I could be with the wait. What Brandon?
Wait,
Brandon ate
how
just
many
that
pizzas
day?
are the pizzas that I bought that day?
No, like I'd say
In a
like
lifetime?
in the past 12 months, the pizzas that
That I
you
bought.
purchased and consumed.
Oh, my body could be
purchased
covered.
and consumed.
My body could. Be
I have
covered.
2 sleeves at least.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
really?
my body
Yeah.
would be covered.
Absolutely.
And again, just to refresh everybody's memory, there's a lot of mass to cover, but my body would be covered. But I guess that's kind of the vicious cycle, this vicious circle
The
about it,
vicious
right?
circle, that's true.
Is that if it was that much pizza, right, made me this big, and if that could, buy me the amount of tattoos,
You'd have that many tattoos.
yeah, I have the many tattoos.
Well, like if pizza were weed, like I'd be really like huge.
Oh man, if pizza were weed,
I'd be
and it
I'd
made
be
you
ever
fat,
ever
you-
expanding.
you would-
I would be ever expanding.
Yeah, you'd be ever.
But then you
expanding.
just
I
keep
don't know.
buying weed to go with the pizza, and it would just be a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, it's just that would be
True,
Holy
true,
shit.
but I feel
that vicious cycle again. Huh?
Yeah, but the beef jerky is a lot cheaper.
Beef jerky's so good.
And beef
But look,
jerky.
okay, so real quick, tattoos are a good time. Again, remember you're forgetting you're cutting my brain off here, and it's hurting. It's like when you go to pee and you stop in the middle of the pee, it stings. You
Oh,
can't.
dude,
do
I
that.
almost died in your bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do that. So, anyways, I feel like tattoos are they're a good time. Maybe the pain right away is not so much fun, but you feel accomplished after.
Yeah,
Right?
you feel accomplished not only because you got through that pain, and then you see how cool it is, and you're like, all right, I did this, I committed to it.
Yeah, you enjoyed the like process, the experience. Let me just tell you, while we're on the subject of pain and experience, so there's this thing going around, or actually it's been going on for a little while, but it's called these. I'm gonna show you guys the videos later. This 2 times, it's like what is it? It's like 2 times nuclear instant ramen. And it's supposed to be dude, it's like yeah. No, it's instant ramen.
Are you sure we're not eating a bomb?
I know. No, dude, and it's supposed to be like insanely hot. It's supposed to be some ridiculous amount
Yeah,
of
but
hot.
it's
instant
instant.
ramen.
Wow.
Yeah, so naturally I bought some.
Right.
It's on its way here now. Me and my boy Blue, for the listeners.
Ooh.
We are going to, once it gets here, we're going to
Instantly die.
and we're gonna film it, and it's gonna be on my YouTube channel, and then we're gonna podcast about it after, so that'll be fun.
I'm hoping that you'll at least be able to upload it.
Oh no,
I don't know how much strength they'll have left after eating that.
After that. I'll give you some facts about it, I guess.
Maybe make a live video in case you do drop dead.
I thought about it. I thought about doing it live as well. I think that would be
You
beneficial.
could actually that would be better.
Yeah,
Doing like a
It'd be
live
more
stream.
exciting.
Yeah, doing like a
I
live
don't know
stream.
if I wanted people to see me die live though.
Oh,
Die,
no, actually-
No, they're gonna
edited-
see you
edited
die
dying
anyways.
is cool.
Make it live.
Edited dying is cool, but so it's supposed to be okay. So do you guys know what the Scoville scale is? It's
No.
basically
That's the hot.
yes,
pepper,
it's basically
right,
a unit
yeah.
of what's
Yeah.
hot and all this stuff and how hot things are. I think
What's like the hottest one? Like the ghost pepper? Is that hot?
no,
or
it
is
goes
there-
higher than that, dude. It's like it goes to like pure whatever the fuck the hot.
Remember those Serrano peppers we ate?
So anyways, yeah, I try not to, but so anyways, this is supposed to be around a Serrano pepper heat.
okay, that
So-
dude, listen, if you get a good Serrano pepper, okay, and then especially if you grill it,
Yeah, you know they're fucked.
especially if you
They're bad
like a good Serrano pepper
I mean,
will
I feel
fuck
like
you up, but
I
if you
feel like I
grill
don't
it,
like
it's
actually
really,
making that description because jalapeno peppers are supposed to be not as hot, but I've had some dull ass Serrano peppers
Yeah.
and some
Oh,
fucked
no,
up
for sure.
jalapenos.
Yeah,
right?
I
Like,
think it's just
For
the way
sure,
you
dude,
keep it.
No,
Yeah, I've had
that's
some
100%
fucked up
correct.
jalapenos,
That's
dude.
100% correct. Where I've had the same opposite, where I want a kick, and the Serrano's it's fucking sweet.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like when I want some like just some mellow heat, I'll
just some extra
I'll
taste.
take a jalapeno, and some of the jalapeno is like from like with the seventh
Yeah.
layer of hell.
Well, you know what? What I usually do is I have like this Tupperware container, and I'll throw like a gang of jalapenos in there, with the juice and everything. But then I'll also throw other peppers and like onions and like slices of carrots. I don't know if you do that. You have to
Yeah.
do it.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
you
Yeah,
have to do
yeah,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
And like the juice is just soaking there for who knows how long. So when I finally do cut it up and eat it, I'm like, sometimes I like cry like while I'm chopping up because I smell it. So yeah, it's just how
Yeah.
you prepare it. I
Well,
guess how
so
you keep
anyway,
it.
so look it up. It's. I think if you look it up on YouTube, it's like the 2 times. I think it's called 2 times ramen challenge or something. I mean, it's been going on for a while. It's not like a new thing, but we're just gonna hit it anyways.
Just to
and
do it.
Just to do it.
I gotcha.
And
Good luck.
yeah.
well, the
it's
good thing
gonna-
is that you have got AC.
Oh shit! Oh, that's a whole.
You better hope that it's. You better hope it's
That's a whole
working
nother-
by then.
So we're sitting in my living room right now,
It
recording this,
is-
and I usually have AC. In fact, the first podcast.
Oh yeah, this is coming
You
live
can hear it.
from
You can hear it on the
Jacksonville.
first one.
Apparently, it's
Yeah,
coming from
yeah.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, the first
because it is-
podcast we were blasting the AC, and I was extremely sick. And this time I'm not extremely sick, but now we're dying in
Yeah,
fourth.
it is-
What is
it
it?
is
4,000
hot.
degrees outside.
It
What did the?
feels-
What did the? What,
You know,
what-
It
right
was
now-
approximately
right now it's colder.
3,800
Okay,
degrees.
so
In,
it's close to
outside.
inside,
Yeah.
inside,
Outside.
outside, it's a cool like I don't know, 80 degrees.
It's a cool-
But
My balls have been stuck
inside.
to the side of my leg for the past
Yeah,
hour.
oh, for sure. It's
Oh,
fucking.
yeah.
It's definitely like my front room. Definitely feels like fucking
The inside of your
Hell's
ass.
waiting room
No,
right now.
it feels
Hell's
like
waiting
it,
room. Yeah.
it feels, and I'm pretty sure I did walk into a fart cloud.
Oh,
It
dude.
feels like-
well, it's a good thing you didn't hear it in the bathroom acoustics.
I
So,
couldn't- yeah, my ears would have been bleeding.
Yeah, your fucking ears would have exploded.
Now all of my nose hairs just fall out.
Yeah. And then it would just been a whole terrible scenario.
It was bad.
altogether.
It was bad. It's bad right now, but it's cool.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it on that. And
End it there.
thanks for sticking through.
Yeah,
the
thanks for being
debauchery
part of this,
is
yeah.
ridiculous.
What strength? Way to hang on.
Yeah, if you made it this far, you
You are a trooper.
I'm
you
surprised
deserve a lot of that. You're not gonna get anything
anybody
from us, but
even
you deserve
listened
a
to
lot
the
of things.
last
Yeah.
one. But if you like this one, listen to the last one. And if you hate this one, hurl a lot of insults at us so that we can.
Oh, I can't
Don't
wait
cry.
for the-
Just send death
Oh,
threats
dude,
like
I
any
can't
normal
wait for the bad
person.
reviews. I can't wait. I love it. By all means, tell us how much you hate us because another episode's coming out anyways.
I'm gonna go on there and do it right now myself. So
Smash the dislike button.
come join me.
I hate us so much.
come join me. Yeah. All right.